All right, we'll call this meeting to order. Will everybody please rise for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can I get a motion to make Madeline Defoe clerk to the board?
I move to make Madeline Defoe clerk to the board.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I need a motion for chair of the meeting.
I nominate Brian Walsh to be chair of the meeting.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to go into executive session to discuss salary and committee members?
I make that motion to go into.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Make a motion, we come, are we rolling?
Yep.
I make a motion, we come out of executive.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to accept the 2023 salaries as discussed? Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Our announcements for our boards and their liaisons. Planning board members for 2023, Chairman Mike Stabile. His term ends December 31st, 2026. Vicky Sirocco, Deputy Chair. Her term ends December 31st, 2026. Steve Patterson, his term ends 2024. Kate Osowski, her term ends 2026. Richard Hermans, his term ends 2026. Ethan DiMaria, his term ends 2026. Al Blackburn, who is newly appointed, his term will end 2027. We have 2 one-year terms for alternates. The first alternate is Scott Cavey. The second alternate is Helen Marsh. And the liaison is Sarah Jones. Zoning Board of Appeals. Chairperson Scott Chase, his term ends 2024. Margot Jackson, Deputy Chair. Her term ends 2027. Carl Baden, his term ends 2023. Michael O'Neill, his term ends 2026. Marie Stewart, her term ends 2026. Alternate Amanda Zick, 1-year term. Their liaison is Robert Ambrose. Board of Assessment Reviews. Ann Noon, her term ends 2026. Patrick McMurray, his term ends 2024. Scott Chase, his term ends 2026. Town Board Liaison is Sarah Jones. Recreation Committee, Richard Tamburino, his term ends 2024. Alex Cisco, his term ends 2024. Steve Condesar, his term ends 2024. Stephanie Rose, her term will end at 2025. Ted Halley, his term will end 2025. Jen Blackburn, her term will end 2025. And Amanda Angelo, her term ends 2024. Matthew Zick is the town board liaison. Ethics Committee, Doug Hart, his term will end 2025. Hollis Bart will end 2026. Frank Volz will end 2027. Beautification Committee, Suzanne Alouette,
Wheelat.
will end 2024. Sarah Durrell will end 2024. Lenora Champagne will end 2024. Vicky Sirocco will end 2023. Alex will help here, Sarah. And
Appendicitis? Yeah,
Appendicitis.
Anthony.
I'm not sure. Anthony Cetus.
Anthony Cetus, their term will end 2023. Joanne Valentine Chase will end 2025. Zoning Review Committee, Mike Stabile will end 2024. Scott Chase will end 2024. Drew Weaver will end 2024. Sarah Jones will end 2023. Lori Chase will end 2023. Richard Brenner will end 2025, and Wesley Chase will end 2025. Can I get approval on that?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I get approval on the Library Board of Trustees? Claire Gunning. Carrie Hannon. Kendra Ward. Patrick McMurray, Darren Colbert, Ethan DiMaria, and Ted Malazzi.
I move that we authorize those board members.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now we have department liaisons. Justice Department, Sarah Jones. Fire District, Robert Ambrose, Highway Department, Don Bartles and Robert Ambrose, Assessors Department, Bartles, Water Department, Don Bartles and Matthew Zick, Town Engineer, Don Bartles, Library, Sarah Jones, Insurance, Brian Walsh, School District, Brian Walsh and Matthew Zick, Town Clerk, Sarah Jones, Town Attorney, Brian Walsh, Police Department, Brian Walsh, Beautification Committee, Matthew Zick. Order of succession, Don Bartles, Sarah Jones, Matthew Zick, Robert Ambrose. Can I get a motion on that?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Now to the 2023 appointments. Chairperson of the Board, Supervisor Brian Walsh, Deputy Supervisor James A. Smith III, Clerk to the Board, Madeline Defoe, Register of Vital Statistics, Madeline Defoe, Marriage Officer, Madeline Defoe, Deputy Town Clerk, Registry, Judy Harp, Tax Collector, Eileen
Cedarberry.
Cedarberry, Budget Director, Supervisor Brian Walsh, Secretary to the Supervisor, Amanda Wyatt, Bookkeeper to the Supervisor, Corinna Frenzel, Attorney to the Town, Warren Raplansky, Town Engineer, Water Department Engineer, Clark Patterson and Lee / Ray Jakowski, Buildings and Grounds, Robert Lee Kaus, Secretary to the Highway Department, Karen Pineda, Clerk to the Water Department, Deb Phillips, Chairperson to the Assessor, Richard Diaz, Secretary to the Assessor, Linda Wisdo, Code Enforcement Officer, Drew Weaver, Zoning Enforcement Officer, Drew Weaver, Justice Court Clerk, Patty Koch, Court Clerk, Robert Harp, Town Prosecutor, Carrie Yashimina, Police Officer in Charge, John Hughes, Pine Plains Police Department Patrol, Sergeant Mike Bellevue, Steve Camberin, Mark Parada, Animal Control Officer, Richard Prentice, All Hazard Plan Rep, Richard Prentice, Recreation Department Director, Michael Cooper, Assistant Rec Director, Andy Anderson, Recycle Center Attendant, Gerald Parliament, Planning Board Secretary, Tricia Devine, Zoning Board of Appeals Secretary, Tricia Devine, CAC members, Joan Franzone, Rachel Greenfield, Vicky Sirocco, Suzanne Alouette, Marty Steed. As far as the town, are we holding off on that one? So.
If you want to, whatever you want to do.
Town Board monthly meeting dates, third Thursday of the month at 7 p.m. Town Board workshop meeting date, Monday before Town Board meeting at 7 p.m. if needed. Planning Board meeting date, second Wednesday of the month. Zoning Board of Appeals meeting day, fourth Tuesday of the month at 7:30 p.m. if needed. Mileage reimbursement, 65.5 cents per mile at IRS. Carrier fee, $35 per trip plus mileage. Official newspaper of the town, Millerton News, Poughkeepsie Journal as the alternate. Official banks, the Bank of Millbrook, and the Salisbury Bank. The board authorized for the supervisor to enter into contract with the Pine Plains Library for services, and they also authorize supervisor to enter into contract with the Pine Plains Vet Association for services. I also have,
Did you skip the historian?
Yes.
yes, because we're going to discuss that at the next meeting. As well as this, we also need to include a motion to pay the bills that will occur, late charges if not paid before the meeting night, such as Central Hudson, Optimum, Wells Sanitation, Verizon, Insurance, Bank of Millbrook, Sam's Club, Credit Card, and Rico. That was asked from the bookkeeper.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills that are needed.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I also get a motion on the appointments?
So moved.
Thank you. A second. All in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion on the 2023 holiday schedule for the town?
So moved. I had it somewhere, yeah. It looked good to me.
Well, let's just read it down. Martin Luther King Day, President's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, Columbus Day, Election Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Day. And Thanksgiving runs, the holiday runs from the 23rd and the 24th. And I move that we accept that holiday schedule.
Second.
All in favor?
I
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
move to adjourn.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.